Welcome back to this week's edition of The War Cry with Ori
and Miranda.
On this week's episode, we'll cover everything that's going down during this week of September 10th, plus a few other things you'll want to know.
Here's this week's schedule. Our football team will be facing Rockmart's Yellow Jackets. Our JV Lady Braves softball team will also be having a game against Rockmart this Saturday the 15th.
Now over to our reporters, Elena McCrane with Hornsby to talk softball, and Cody Head with Miss Winningham on her opinion of how the year is going so far.
Hey guys, I'm Elena McQuaid and I'm here with Coach Hornsby, our softball coach and health teacher. So, Coach Hornsby, how has the softball season gone this far?
It's going good so far. We've played a lot of young girls. We've got 3 or 4 freshmen that'll start, on any given night, and we've had really good pitching with a couple seniors and Haley Bennett, Sydney Gay, and then Caitlin Giles has also pitched really well. So good so far. I think we're 5-3. Lost a couple close games, but played some really good teams as well. So.
How does the region look, especially with bringing it back into the line?
Yeah, it definitely looks tougher now. Them coming in helps our region just be more competitive in general, which is a good thing, But that definitely puts 3 really good teams in there with Green and Lamar and Herder, and then you've got a couple other teams like Temple and Callaway. They're always going to be in the mix as well. So it definitely makes it better from a competition standpoint.
Are there any standout players that you've seen this far into the season?
Yeah, like I said, we played several freshmen that have won jobs. Janai Strong at third base. She's already hit 5 home runs this year. Hannah Holden has slid over to second base, but she's always been a good hitter, but this year seems to have added more power. Tori Caldwell is a big surprise for her. She's always been really good defensively, but she's really stepped her game up at the plate, slapping and whatnot. And then Emma Helton has slid in and started almost every game for us at shortstop and back in the number 2 role. So all of them have been really good for us so far.
Where do you see the team at the end of the season?
We hope to be competing for a region championship. The goal at the end of the year is to be competing for state titles, where we just got to take care of our business along the way. Hopefully get that region championship, so it makes our road to Columbus much easier being in that number 1 slot. And if that's the case, once we get down to Columbus, I think we can do pretty well down there, provided that we take care of our own business. So.
All right. Thanks, Coach Hornsby. Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Cody Head, and I'm here with our new sports medicine instructor, Mary Beth Winningham. Miss Winningham is coming from Georgia Southern University, and I know we are all excited to have her. Can you tell us a little bit about the sports medicine program?
Sure. So the sports medicine program here consists of people who are interested in essentially doing a job in sports medicine. So what they do is they'll follow me around. They kind of get to job shadow me throughout the day as I go to practices or go to different games.
Okay. What are some responsibilities that your team does during the course of the game?
So our biggest responsibility is going to be making sure that teams get hydrated. So making sure that they have access to water or Powerade or Gatorade, and then making sure that if anybody gets injured, we get out to them first and that we're looking at them, and then I do all the evaluations on them, and then if we need to, we'll take them back up and get them ready to get back out on the field.
Okay. How have you liked Heard County so far?
So far, it's been great. It's totally different from what I'm used to, but it's been great so far.
What made you want to come to Heard County as opposed to other options?
So when I interviewed here, it just seemed like more of a family environment. It seemed like everybody got along, everybody knew everybody, and everybody wanted what was in the best interest of the student athlete, which is what's super important to me as an athletic trainer, making sure that they get the best health care that they can, and that seemed to be everybody's priority. So that was what made me choose coming here.
Well, it's great to have you here. We can't wait to see what else you have in store for us this year. Thank you.
Now over to Ethan Sorrentino, Brandon Dixon, and Michael Payton with our segments Lunch Talk, Conspiracy Theories, and Weather.
Hey guys, it's Ethan Sorrentino, and today I will be doing Lunch Talks. Let's get right into it. Do you buy your ice cream?
What kind of ice cream?
Ice cream sandwich.
I do.
All right, he does. Oh my gosh. What website do y'all visit the most? What's the last thing y'all bought? What's the last thing y'all bought? Wait, what's 9 plus 10?
18.
What's one thing y'all shouldn't say at a wedding?
Somebody give me some mayo.
In your opinion, what's the best holiday? Team iPhone or Team Android? Team iPhone or Team Android? What? Team iPhone or Team Android? You don't have a phone. This is Ethan Sorrentino, and that was Lunch Talks. Hey guys, it's your weatherman, Ethan Sorrentino, and this week it's going to be rainy throughout. It's going to be thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday it's going to be cloudy, and Friday there's going to be thunderstorms in the morning. So remember, if y'all are driving, wear your seatbelt and be safe.
Welcome to another week of Conspiracy Theories with your hosts Brandon and Michael. This week we're going to tell you the truth that Russia doesn't want you to know, and neither does America. Putin is an immortal demigod, and what is Jay-Z?
A time traveler.
And the Illuminati is behind it all, don't worry. Putin is the current and seems to be pretty much permanent president of Russia. But little do you know, he's actually a demigod that just can't die. He might have been Julius Caesar, as the bust and him have almost the exact same facial features. And it's predicted that the reason that he can't die is the Russian oligarch elites have sold their souls to keep him alive. There's many evidence throughout the medieval ages, paintings that look exactly like Putin. Look at this. There's even photographic evidence from early 20th century of men in 1920, 1941 who share the exact same features as Putin and the same age. Behind this, what do you think this is, Michael?
It's all proof that he's immortal,
It
obviously.
is all proof that he's immortal. I mean, if he was Julius Caesar, he obviously just pretended to die and just swam across the Rubicon the next day and disappeared into the medieval ages. Michael, what's going on with Jay-Z, though?
Here's what Hollywood doesn't want you to know. Jay-Z is a time traveler. Everybody knows that he's a singer, or at least that's what he wants you to know about him. Truth of it is, he's been going back in time for hundreds of years, completely unnoticed until a few years ago. Because somebody saw this picture taken in 1939 in Harlem, New York City, of a guy who looks just like him. Do you think it's a coincidence? I think not. Because if Putin's immortal, Jay-Z can be a time traveler for sure. Everybody already knows that he's part of the Illuminati. Stop.
That's not there. Okay, stop. Okay.
If he can be part of the Illuminati, which he is, why can't he be a time traveler? Because they have that power. They don't want you to know it, but they have that power. The big question here is how many other celebrities have that power to travel back in time? All of them do.
We're here to expose them all.
It's just a matter of time before they get caught.
We're going to break that circle, baby.
Your time's up.
And thank you for turning into another week of Conspiracy Theories. We hope to see you next week. If you have any ideas or suggestions, do talk to one of us. That is us signing off. The end.
3, 2, 1, cut.
That's all for this week's episode of The War Cry. Stay tuned for next week's episode, and remember,
It's a great day to make a play.